Like they need surgery right now.
He's in emergency surgery, bad.
My man in surgery right now, bro. This is real. I'm telling you, man. I ain't coming back. I ain't coming back, bro. Let's get a photo. Come on.
Oh, that's Tim Bradley, my man. You already know. Thanks, man.
No problem.
Appreciate it, man. Sorry. Hey, Timothy, can I get a picture?
Who are you with? Oh, yeah. I'm good with you. I like that. Come on.
So Tim, I just wanted to ask you. You mentioned some things about the commission or the situation tonight about the fight. Just wanted to get your opinion on the incident, not the main event, but the co-main. It was.
Oh, you talking about what happened to Darashev?
Yes, I'm sorry, I didn't know how to pronounce it.
No, do you know what? That's a scary situation, and you know, every time we step foot in the ring, you know, that was always a talk that I would have with my wife. You know, before I step foot in the ring, I would sit her down, I would look her in her eyes, and I'd say, "Look at me, honey. You know, you take a good look at me. Open your eyes wide, because you know I might not come out the ring and I know that I'm not coming out the ring the same way I went in, and it's true. You know, getting in the ring, taking those type of punches, training and doing what we do, man. You know, it takes so much out of you, dude. Physically, mentally, and the only people that's there next to you, man, is your family. You know, everybody wants this hoorah, hoorah, you know, face forward, Rocky type of boxing, man. That's not the way to have life outside of boxing. You gotta understand that. So respect the game. The game is hit and don't get hit, and don't let nobody tell you any different. If you in the gym and your trainer's telling you to take punches to get one off, take punches, oh, tough, hoorah, 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 you need to leave that gym ASAP. Leave that gym ASAP, because that's exactly what happened tonight. Darashev took punishment over the course of 12 rounds, and now his life is on the line. And the only people that's there is his family. That's it. Not us, the fans, not me, the broadcaster, none of that. It's serious. We just recently had one with Stevenson, and thank God that he got it together, but he'll never fight again. So I'm out the game, and I got out the game early for this reason. People say you're too young, Tim. Why did you retire? Oh my God. Hey, I made my money in the sport. I did well with my money in the sport, okay? And I got out the game at the right time, okay? Everybody look at my Provodnikov fight. It was the most horrible fight of my career. Why? Because I wasn't mentally ready. But at the same time, it's the fight that boosted my career, gave me a chance to come back with the fans. Do you understand that? And then I come back, and then I show y'all what I'm made of by beating a guy like Marquez and outboxing him and showing you the sweet science of the game and the way it should go down. That's it. That's it. Sweet science is everything. You're gonna hear me say that a lot. Okay? That's the code you need to live by if you're gonna do this boxing game. Don't take punishment. Don't take hits. That's why I respect fighters like Floyd Mayweather. That's why I respect fighters like Pernell Whitaker that we just lost. I was raised up watching that Sweet Pea Whitaker videos. You know what I'm saying? The elusiveness, getting out the way, bobbing and weaving, making a miss, making a pay. I had an underrated defense. People didn't see what I was doing in there. Seriously, guys like Andre Ward, guys like James Toney, they all came after Pernell. Okay, we seen it, and it was beautiful, and it was sweet. So, anyways.
Do you think that we'll see a new look or a new way of thinking when it's 8th, 9th round, it's a 12-round fight, we got 3 to go and the guy can't win a fight?
No, you listen, this was one of those fights where the damage was accumulated over time. It was from the first round on, but he wasn't getting hit like flush like all the time. There were some glazing blows, there was some infighting, there were some shots that we didn't see, maybe off the glove, maybe off the side of the head, but it became more impactful later in the fight as you saw Darashev sitting in the pocket. He changed his game plan, trying to step inside the power And that was the wrong thing to do. He had to keep moving, but he had been moving all night long. And he was exhausted. And he's trying to win. So it was like, I keep moving, I keep getting hit. Now I'm gonna stay in the pocket. I'm gonna sit here because I've been taking these body shots, but I wanna see if I can smother the power of this guy. And he took too much punishment in those last 3 rounds. And I said on the broadcast, I said, listen, this is a young fighter. He's taking a lot of punishment. The round before it was start, I said, listen, you probably want to step in and save your fighter because he's taking a lot of punishment right now and he's weakening. And as fatigue sets in, it gets even worse. And then you got dehydration over the course of the fight. It's no joke. You know, then you get hit upside your head. You know what I'm saying? At the same time. So it's real, but the commission handled it all right, okay? They handled it okay. I think, you know, there's no perfect way. We can sit back and we can frame it how we want to frame it or whatever. But the only thing that I didn't like after the fight, after the fact, was the fact that the dude can barely walk. Put this dude on the stretcher. Pull him out. Go get him medical attention. Why did his trainer stop? That should be automatic. You stopped the fight because your fighter couldn't continue because he was taking too much punishment. Put him on the stretcher. That's an automatic. Put him on the stretcher. Roll him out. Get him out here quickly because seconds are ticking. This dude's brain is swollen now. This dude, he has immediate surgery right now. He's in surgery. It's crazy. I'm sorry. I'm passionate about this because I got in there and I did this, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's real, bruh. This is real. You know?
You see any shades of the Provodnikov fight?
Bro, every time I talk about the Provodnikov fight, or even think about it, man, the symptoms that I had after that fight, bro, like I took years off my life. You know what I'm saying? And the Provodnikov fight is the fight, literally, what shortened my career. When I fought like a maniac, when I was trying to prove something to who? The fans, all right? The fans, trying to prove something to let y'all know that I am a true champion, okay? Then I am a warrior, so y'all can get behind me. You know what I'm saying? But that's the price you pay. That's the price you pay. But anyways.
It reminds me a little bit, it's right down the road, unfortunately, what happened to Richard Colon a few years ago. I mean, do you think there's any other than taking him out on a stretcher, I mean, maybe protocol for things like this? You being
Listen. We can sit here and we can frame it however we want to frame it and say, you know, oh, he came at the last minute or this and that. You know, Buddy McGirt did a great job in stopping the fight, period. He did a wonderful job in stopping the fight. He saw his fighter was taking too much punishment, and what did he do? He was a professional trainer, and the trainer's there for your safety, okay? Because the fighter, you know, see, you need to understand that we train to go to fight. We train to go into the fire. We train to step to you when we hurt. That's it. It's a part of our training. It's in our DNA. You know what I'm saying? It's like show no pain. You got to keep going. These are all the things that we are taught when we are little kids, okay? And now we're older, and we believe in that. Okay, so it's up to the trainer, it's up to the doctor, you know, the commission, to make sure to keep a watchful eye on the amount of damage that a fighter is going through. So there's really, listen, at the end of the day, there was really no way. I mean, we can frame it up how we want to frame it. They did a pretty darn job besides getting that kid some aid right away and letting him walk out when he can barely stand in the damn ring. That's wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's wrong. But other than that, hey, it was one of those fights where you couldn't really tell that the whole damage was going on. You know, I was sitting there and I was watching and I realized, I was like, oh, this is a little bit too, it's getting bad. He ain't gonna make it to 12 rounds. He ain't gonna make it to 12 rounds. I knew he wasn't gonna make it to 12 rounds. The time, it was a really good fight. Honestly, the fight was a really good fight. I didn't score the fight, but it was a really competitive fight. But I think midway point, you saw Matias started dominating and pressuring and breaking him down to the body, bruh. He was closing strong, and sooner or later, I knew he was gonna either stop him. I knew he was gonna stop him or hurt him really bad, and he did. So.